All right. So, okay. So here's the deal. I want to expose your informants or employees or whatever you want to call them. And I'll stop making videos in exchange for an AK-47 and 10 or more magazines, 10 or more clips full of ammo, all in functioning condition in Nigeria. When I land there, then it's there. And don't attempt to fucking rip me off or back out on your side of the deal. And I can also guarantee that there won't be any confrontation or any violence from me in America in the future. That's the deal. It's one hell of a deal if you ask me. But of course, you people have a tendency to turn down what is in your best interest. One of your informants, I feel sorry for. So, no matter what happens, against my better judgment, I've decided that I will leave her out of it. I will edit the picture I have of the people from Tinder, and I will move her face from it. I can tell you who, but you'll see if the video comes out. That's the deal. I don't know why all of you people think that you know what's best for me, and that you think it's okay to plot against me. Maybe just your job is how you get paid, and you don't really understand how things work. Well, I assure you, I am the good guy. I am in complete control. Never in my life have I ever experienced a symptom of a mental disorder. Now, if you think carefully, you get evaluated by a psychiatrist, they ask you a series of questions, or they give you a little sheet and you check the little boxes, right? I'm telling you now, none of the relevant boxes would be checked. You know, they all go on past evaluations where they didn't consider what I had to say. You know, all they have to go on is what I have to say, and they didn't truly take into account. They would just hear, ignorance. Then there's what my parents had to say. What the hell did they know about it? They don't know nothing about it. What they hear through the wall? What I'm pissed off? Please. They have nothing. And the best they can come up with is the most misdiagnosed mental illness there is, bipolar disorder. Look at the misdiagnosis rates. It's ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Those are the rates they admit. Pathetic. Much less do they know how to treat it. Look at the rates of treatability, if you will. Look at the rates. I don't know if that's, I'm making up my own word there. But you get what I'm getting at. Look at the rates of misdiagnosis and couple it with that. Yeah, nothing. There's nothing wrong with me. The only thing wrong with me is I'm being stressed out by a bunch of bitches. I mean, you might all think this is funny, how you perceive that you're picking on me. That's like a bunch of fish, swimming around a great white shark, and the shark is full, so he's not interested. The fish are like, acting all obnoxious. See, but they don't really know that it's full, and it's slowly starting to be hungry again. So I don't know what is so funny. How do you know that I won't do anything? Oh, that's right, because you know that I'm the good guy and you're the bad guys. That's right. Never mind. I withdraw the question. But if you know that I'm not going to do anything to you, then why are you watching me? Oh, that's right, because you want to provoke me, so I go to the psych ward, so your employers get paid and they can pay you for more hours, or whatever the case may be. So it has nothing to do with my mental health. It has nothing to do with keeping society safe. I mean, logically. I mean, don't you see how I came to these conclusions logically? It has nothing to do with keeping me from hurting myself or other people. But what, are you here right now making sure I don't commit suicide? Or are you just out there when I go out so that someone can call the police? So I could say that, hey, so you can say that, hey, this time you were acting strange when you weren't in your home. Because, you know, one of my key arguments is every time I went to the psych ward, I was in my own room, minding my own business. I have a sign here that I would like to show you. Ironically, my parents gave it to me. It's so ironic. I don't know if it was a sick joke for Christmas, if it's the irony. I know that the camera like gives you a mirror image or something, but let me read it for you. It says, "What happens in the cave stays in the cave." And in big letters, it says, "Man cave." Isn't that just a sick, twisted irony, right? It's like, what happens here should stay in here. It's my business. It doesn't concern anybody else. But yet you've come for me. And the best you can do is try to set me up in public. My goodness. Oh yeah, there was one exception. I was drunk one time, and the police called my dad, and he said, oh, he was off his medicine. Even though they knew I was drunk. There was a fucking empty beer can outside of my car, and other empty beer cans in my car. Motherfucker was blatantly drunk, reeking of alcohol. The cop even asked me, is this your beer can? And I said to him, I remember what I said. I said, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. After I denied it was mine. But he knew damn well. They knew damn fucking well what it was. Okay? So even when you're drunk in public, they blame it on a mental disorder and send you to the psych ward. So there was one exception. That's what it was. You know, and if the cops who were there that day were being honest, they tell you, yeah, that's what he said. That's what he did. I even remember where I was. I was off Santa Teresa, and I think it was Cahalan, where there was a coffee shop there, Starbucks or something. And in the lot there was something. There used to, I don't know if it's there anymore. There was a barber shop there. So, you tell me this. Are you going to take my deal? Or are you going to go down in history as a bunch of pathetic scum whose life was spent building a facade so that you could go around and say, oh, you know, I'm a normal person with a normal job, you know. Who is he, you know? At the end of the day, to any rational person, any rational, sane person, not only am I rational, sane, logical, insightful, wise, but I'm the top martial artist in California. Uncontested. Look at what that word means. Uncontested. No one contests that. No one dares contest that. And you're all just a bunch of bitches. Homosexual bitches, feminist bitches, mental health services bitches, police bitches. You're all a bunch of bitches. And you take orders like bitches. You're the bitches of very unscrupulous, insidious, malevolent, immoral, reprehensible, despicable, intolerable, obnoxious scum. Thank you.